What's up, guys? It's your boy Grinch here, coming at you with another video. Today is Memorial Day. Hopefully you guys are having a happy Veterans Day. And today we'll be posting two videos. One is this one, and I'll post another one later. It'll be like a Veterans Day special. Hopefully you guys like it. I'm not gonna tell you what it is about yet. I wanted to leave it as a surprise, and so you guys tune into that one too. Well, let's get started into this. So the Cardinals are on a bye week this week and have a game. So right now we are still sitting at 3-4-1, 3 wins, 4 losses, and a tie. And one against and the tie was against the Seahawks. They had the whole field goal scenario thing. Well, we're gonna get straight into stats. So Cardinals are 10th in the NFL in yards per game. They have 22.4 yards per game, and that's 8 points under their average last year, 2015 season, where they were the number one offense in the league, and now they're sitting at 10th in the NFL for yards per game. Last year they also scored 86 first quarter points, and this year we've only scored 7, only one touchdown. That was like a 58-yard run by David Johnson against the Jets, which is obviously shows what kind of season we're having and why we're not performing to our best. Can't even score more than one touchdown in the first quarter out of 8 games already. It's November football. We're getting ready for the second half of the season. Cardinals really gonna turn things around if they wanna make the playoffs. So, yeah, over 700 yards rushing and over 400 yards receiving throughout the 8 games for David Johnson. He's still playing a really great game no matter how bad our season is going. I think he's the top running back right now throughout the season because he might not have the top rushing yards. Ezekiel Elliott, of course, with the top rushing yards, but from scrimmage, he has the lead in over 1,100 yards. So the so he's the number one yards from scrimmage, and the closest guy there is to him is Julio Jones, but he's 1,100 yards away. And he's been playing great. 700 yards rushing and 700 yards receiving. It's great. Like he's had 100 yards scrimmage yards in all 8 games, in all of them. Leads the NFL in scrimmage yards. Like I said, he's reached the end zone 8 times, and they've all been rushing. Fitz has still been playing good. He's old. He's still a legend, so that's great. And he's had what's it called? He's had an up and down season so far. He's still been our go-to guy, and he's had 110 yards. He's going on 110 receptions, and he's had going on a 1,100 yard receiving career or receiving season, and he's had 5 touchdown receptions all through the 8 games that we played so far. And obviously, he still hasn't done enough. We still need to work more, or else we wouldn't be sitting at 3-4-1 as some underdogs. And it's the whole team needs to contribute. J.J. Nelson is starting to become a big factor. One of Carson Palmer's favorite targets. He's now starting over Michael Floyd and John Brown, which at first I thought it was kind of surprising to me, but then I thought on the kind of game Michael Floyd's been having, and it's not good. So I think it was kind of great to start J.J. Nelson. He's obviously starting to fill in for his spot because he's had 2 touchdowns and 163 receiving yards on 11 receptions in the past two games. It was only in two games. I think his two touchdowns were against the Panthers, and he only had like 79 yards that game. But he's still to contributing to the team, man. We need everybody to contribute, man. This young guy, he was a rookie last year, and he's ready to fill in his part. So good job for J.J. Nelson, and the defense is leading in the NFL now, only giving up 297 yards per game, and the defense struggled last game. They have been struggling a little bit before, but right now that's what's been keeping us in the games, the defense, because our offense hasn't been able to score. As you could see, only one touchdown the first quarter. But luckily, our defense has been able to keep us in the games, only giving up 297 yards per game. They're tied for fourth place in and giving up points. They're giving up 17.4 points per game. Marcus Golden and Chandler Jones to combined have 11 sacks, and that's been helping us because we haven't been able to get to the quarterback as much. But uh, what's his face? Marcus Golden and Chandler Jones have been able to help us in that, and they're right behind Deion Buchanan with 59 tackles, who leads the Cardinals team in tackles. Tony Jefferson is right behind, who's been having the most consistent season for the Cardinals. He's right behind with 54 tackles. He's had a lot of tackles for a loss. I feel I feel like the game plan, Bruce Arians and James Betcher, they have for him has helped a lot because he goes in on blitzes a lot, and it gets us. He's been having a heck of a season, man. Props out to Tony Jefferson. Keep playing great. We're gonna need him because Tyron Matthew he's doing better, but he's not gonna be ready for Sunday. And I think Brandon Williams, the rookie who started against the Patriots, who gave up a touchdown, which was a blown coverage. He thought he was covering the flats. Instead, he was supposed to cover the deep route or man on man, and he just gave up a touchdown. So you're gonna need him to play better and step up because Tyrann Matthew is not gonna be ready. And the Cardinals have 15 turnovers throughout the 8 games, and they won. They've won three straight games against the Niners, and that's our upcoming opponent. So we're gonna need people to step it up, like David Johnson. He had last game against the Niners. He had 157 yards and two touchdowns. And the Cardinals, they're still confident they can make it into the playoffs. They're still a very confident group. Players healthy and well rested. Wetzel ready to back up, ready to come in and start for Jared Valdir, who is injured and out for the season with a torn tricep. And he's a rookie. He's already had experience. He started against the Jets at guard, not at tackle, but he says he's ready to play. And Coach Arian says he has a big confidence in him. And Wetzel's glad and he's ready to play. So it's November football, guys, and this is when it counts. Especially sitting at 3-4-1, can't lose a game. There's no margin for error. It's a new season basically, and the Cardinals say they're rejuvenated and focused. And I believe so. They've been having good practices. Michael Floyd is having a good practice. They say that he's ready to explode, and because he's had two great games of practice, and he's ready to explode because he's ready and he wants to contribute after the seasons he's been having, and he's ready. So start looking out for this guy in the rest of the season. And the big chunk plays have been stopped for us. That's one thing that we've really needed. But the big pass plays that's been able to open up the run game for us. Luckily, the Niners are last or 31st actually. No wait, dead last, dead last in against the run, and it's great for us because we have David Johnson, one of the greatest running backs in the NFL right now, and he had a great game last time against the Niners, and he's looking for a big game against David Johnson. Hopefully, we have over 100 yards again for David Johnson. Last time the Niners played the Cardinals with Kaepernick starting at quarterback, the Niners threw four total interceptions, two pick sixes, and those two pick sixes were in the first 2 minutes of the game. One by Justin Bethel and one by Tyrann Mathieu. We don't have Tyrann Mathieu at the moment, but we do have Justin Bethel. So hopefully, and we still have Patrick Peterson. We got Marcus Cooper, two great corners. Marcus Cooper, I was glad we picked him up for the season. I figured something we really needed. I didn't really know who he was at first, but you know, after the game Brandon Williams had, hopefully I was hoping we started him and he had a great game. And he came and I think he had two interceptions against Jameis Winston against the Buccaneers. He actually took one to the house for pick six, and then he had another pick against the Niners. So that's great. Hopefully he can get another pick against the Niners this week. And it's against a really struggling team. Kaepernick just getting in. He's only has 700 yards so far, and I think they are 31st in total offense, which is not good at all. It's good for us since we have great defense. Hopefully we can stop them and get the ball rolling, and we'll really need that. So, and right now we are the underdogs, so luckily we're not sitting at the bottom of the, of the division, and we're gonna need players to step up. And the Niners are also dead last in scoring defense and total defense, which is great for us against. Uh, like I said, DJ is expected to have a great game. Michael Floyd expected to blow up, ready for the season, and Michael Floyd usually has great games against the Niners. Hopefully, he can step it up and be ready to play, and that's what we're gonna need. Cardinals are ready. They say they're ready to step it up and come through for the rest of the season. And we'll get started here. They said they're rested, they're well rested, they're ready to play, and luckily they're going into a team that just came off another loss, sitting at 1-7, and we are kind of rivals. We have a division. We're division rivals, obviously. Obviously, our biggest rivalry is against the Seahawks. But it's still a division game, and it's a game we're gonna need to win. After the Seahawks won against the Bills, which was a good game. But we gotta set that aside and be ready to play. And the Cardinals, they're in no position to lose. They have to win, or no rest of the season, no playoffs for them. Basically, is how they're looking at it. And they're confident, so which is great. We're gonna need that from them. We're gonna need the whole team to contribute, and hopefully we can get things rolling. They said they're rested and ready to turn this season around. It's a new season, November football. All right, guys, I'm coming out of here. Hopefully, you guys go and check out my next video. I'll be posting it a little bit later. You guys should go check it out. It's a Memorial. It's a Veterans Day. So it's Memorial Day special. Won't tell you yet. Be surprised. You guys really want to see it? Go check it out later on today. Great job.